Hi, this is Bob from Bob Johnson's Computer Stuff, and if you're looking for an online Toughbook community that gives tips, tricks, and support, hit the subscribe and bell button for all announcements of our upcoming videos. Today, I'll be answering a question from one of our subscribers, Pablo. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to remove and replace the hard drive in the Toughpad FZ-M1, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm back. Again, I'm Bob Johnson from Bob Johnson Computer, and today I'm going to show Pablo, one of our subscribers, how to replace the hard drive in an FZ-M1 tablet. I happen to have an FZ-M1 tablet right here. Basically, it's not a very hard repair. It's pretty simple. This particular model has a card swiping reader on the back. We're going to remove, normally there would just be a plate at the bottom here, but you would remove the same screws. So in order to do this, the first thing I'm going to do is remove the battery, because I like everything to be not powered when I'm doing these kind of things. You remove the screws. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws that we're going to remove. And let me just talk about the screwdriver. You're going to want a small Phillips head screwdriver to do this repair, and it's really all you need. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these screws. Maybe. There we go. And it's a good idea to have a little container to hold your screws. Sometimes whenever, and not on this repair because it's not that many screws, but sometimes there will be different size screws that you have to remove. And in those cases, what I usually do will use color-coded markers to mark which screw goes in which hole, because sometimes one of the screws will be longer than the other screws and you'll wonder which hole did that go in. But in this case, all the screws are the same size, so it makes it fairly straightforward to remove them. All right, so now when I pull this up, you're going to see some cabling that's connected to this barcode reader. If all you have is a plate, you're just going to remove the plate. There will be no cables to worry about. But in this particular case, this barcode reader, if you take a look, has cabling that connects it. This does not have anything. You don't need to worry about this cabling if you do not have the barcode reader. The next thing we're going to do is remove this screw right here, which removes the cover. So I'll go ahead and do that. And you'll note this screw is bigger and longer than these others. I know where it goes because there's only so many screws, so I'm going to separate that screw. And then this cover plate will pop up, and if you can see it right here, this is the hard drive that you need to remove, and it's just a card. I'm going to remove this screw that's right here and put it over here. And you'll note that the hard drive kind of popped up a little bit. I'm just going to take my fingers and pull it out of the slot. Now you'll note on this hard drive that it's slotted similar to a piece of memory, only smaller. And that slot goes right into this connection right here on the system board. I didn't need to change the hard drive in this, but if you purchase a hard drive, this would be what it would look like, and you'll just do the opposite of what I just did to take it out. We're going to pop it back into, and you kind of got to give it angled, and you'll see the slots in there that line it up. And then once we have it in there, angled in, I'm just going to put the screw that holds it down. Again, you don't have to worry about this cabling, because if you just have a straight back on your M1, you won't have to worry about it. There we go. And I'll put the metal cover plate back on. You'll note that it has these little ridges and connectors. You just slide it under there and line it up with the screw. It kind of gets finicky. There we go. Not too difficult. I'll put that screw back in there, like so. And that puts the hard drive back into the location with the cover plate that's protecting it. And then I'm just going to replace my cover, or in this case my card swiper. And I'm just going to proceed to screw it back down. For a repair, this has not so many screws. A lot of times these Toughbook repairs involve unscrewing sometimes 20 to 30 screws to get where you need to be. But this is a pretty straightforward repair. So I have all of the screws back in and I'm all set. So Pablo, basically that's all you need to do. I hope this helps you out. And any other folks that have any other questions or would like to see any other kind of repair, don't hesitate to leave it in the comments. I will try my best to get as many of those repairs done on video as possible for you. Well, that's all we got for today. Again, I'm Bob Johnson, and I want to thank you for watching.